The sparkle of fire is a symbol of purity and enlightenment. It represents moments of spiritual awakening and presence of the divine. In the life of Virgin Mary, this divine spark led to her transformation into the Mother of God and the Mother of the universe.
Thou that art highly favoured, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favour with God. And behold, thou shalt conceive and bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus.
Inspired by the divine spark, many saints have followed the path of Virgin Mary. Among them is Maria Dominica Mazzarello, a young girl from the hillock of Monesi. Bursting with enthusiasm and vigor, she became the first daughter of Mary Help of Christians and co-foundress of the Salesian community. 60 years in religious life is a profound blessing. The divine spark of vocation that ignited the heart and mind of 3 young women has grown into a fervent flame of commitment to being and becoming the author of life. As Jeremiah reflects, "You deceived me, Lord, and I was deceived." What greater response could our diamond Jubilarians give to the Lord than to fully dedicate themselves and their lives to His mission? This spark that initially led them has inspired them to dream and pursue their own unique callings.
I must not conceal the God's steadfast love and the fruitfulness, but reveal the goodness, the compassion of God. I was born on the feast of the presentation of our Blessed Virgin Mary. So my mother used to say, "You are Mother Mary's child and you must be like Mother Mary." So from small, I had a great devotion to our Blessed Mother. My parents told us that daily Mass is the banquet from the Eucharistic Lord. Every Saturday, my parents used to send us to the sacrament of confession. And till today, for weekly confession and regular, I trusted in the divine providence to help the poor and the orphans. I joined the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians with sole purpose to love Jesus and to give Jesus to others, especially the young people. During my formative years, all my missionary sisters were so loving, caring. They were really understanding my background and they really helped me to grow in the love of Jesus. Especially my novice mistress, Sister Virginia Markati, the 2 virtues she was stressing. One is humility and faith. I found real fulfillment in my education ministry and also evangelization. So I'm very grateful to my congregation, to God, community sisters. All was done by God's grace. So all glory and honor goes to the triune God.
I hail from a good Christian family. We were asked to go to Mary Immaculate Convent and I did my high school there. That time, Sister Magdalene was in Auxilium College and she used to ask us, "Why can't you become sister like us, like me?" So thus the seed of vocation was planted in me. My daily family prayer and rosary helped to cultivate love for Our Lady. After my mother's death, I considered Our Lady as my real mother and everything for me. Rufina was my superior and often she used to speak about the Salesian congregation and ask us, "Why can't you join?" Thus she nurtured vocation in me. After the public exam, SSLC, and my sister Josephine after training school and Stanna Choco, 3 of us, straight away we went to Broadway aspirantate. We didn't even go home because we were happy to become a sister. When I was junior sisters in Auxilium College, Sister Philomena Prabhalnathan was in charge of us, and she helped me in many ways to mature in my vocation. When I was in the schools, different schools I was teaching, and I was very happy to help the girls, in a special way, very backward girls. I was helping them and making them to study well. That way, I was very fulfilled in my mission. Now, I am very happy to be a Salesian sister and in my religious vocation. Wherever I was, whatever I was interested to do, I did very happily. Every day, I thank God for my Salesian vocation, and I am very happy in my Salesian life.
I went to study teacher's training in Mary Immaculate Tirupattur, where my cousin was the superior, Serafina Michael. There they used to entrust me all the responsibility possible as Mother Mother-in-law, waiting for the Holy Mass at the step. Here, to open the chapel, I have to wait near the step. 1991, as I was economer, Sister Salim, the provincial, called me. We are going to start a home for the street children. 1992, 1998, I was superior and economer doing the work. There is no 9 days novena for me throughout my life. I really love our Mother Mary and Saint Joseph. After Silver Jubilee and Golden Jubilee, now I reached Diamond Jubilee. Thank God for this great grace. There have been up and down, but I believe without God's hand, nothing happens. But everything happens, that is only when God permits.
Their devotion has been a beacon of faith and commitment. Their daily lives, marked with prayer and service, reflect their unwavering dedication to God's mission. These testimonies bear witness to their life and mission.
I'm Mrs. Rona Nunes, and I have been part and parcel of Auxilium College for the past 50 years. But one of the most wonderful graces that Lord has showered on me is the gift of Sister Isabella Joseph in my life. You will all agree with me that she exudes a holy spiritual energy. The fire of the Holy Spirit burns in every nerve and sinew of her body. Sister Isabella, she is filled with so much religious fervor for the love of Christ and to spread this love. I thank the Lord for her being part of me, part of Ruth and my family.
Dear Salesian sisters, I am Father Das Kennedy, the nephew of Sister Bridget Tambu. I am very happy that my aunt, Sister Bridget Tambu, is celebrating her Diamond Jubilee. She made her profession, first profession, even before I was born. Right now, preaching a retreat in Kolkata for our conference. I am unable to be there with her physically, but all the same, I pray for her and all her companions, even those who are celebrating Golden Jubilee also, and my prayers and wishes for all of them. I am really very happy to share something about my aunt, Sister Bridget Tambu. First of all, she is a very precious jewel in our family. I have two aunties, and these two religious sisters are a very great example for me in my own religious vocation. These aunties used to write long letters and journeyed with me in my own vocation from the beginning. I would like to summarize Sister Bridget's life into 2 points because I have given only 2 minutes to talk. One is, I admire her religious commitment. Right from the time I know her, she was very, very attached to the congregation. very, very strict in following all the rules and regulations, very obedient to her superiors. Right from the beginning, I have seen her as a very dedicated, very holy and sincere religious. That actually gives inspiration to me and to other religious to be like her.
Sister Jasmine Fernando is a sweet and loving sister to me. She is soft spoken. I admire her capacity to do things creatively. Very artistic person, simple, and she is prayerful. As a young sister, I was with her in St. Mary's. There I learned from her many little things. And later, she, like an elder sister, will advise me and correct me to do well my responsibility.
For 60 diamond years, their steadfast dedication has been a true testament to their faith and commitment. Every day, they relive their vows, bringing light and hope to those whom they serve. What began as a small spark of inspiration has grown into a vibrant torch of service and love. Their lives deeply connected to a divine mission. Vividly illustrate their unwavering devotion and the dreams that nourished and sustained their extraordinary journey with Christ and Mother Mary.
Just like the biblical Esther, Sister Isabella has emulated Esther's qualities through her kind and approachable demeanor, winning the hearts and goodwill of many. Her compassionate interventions have greatly improved the lives of numerous individuals in need. Sister Isabella's strong connection with God is evident in her persistent encouragement of young people to pray and persevere in spiritual growth. Her own experience with God have inspired many to continue their devotion and carry on the work of the Lord. Sister Jasmine reflects Elizabeth's virtues in her own life. She is a righteous woman who shows deep care for her community and is dedicated to the growth of those around her. Attentive to even the smallest needs, Sister Jasmine acts as a supportive elder sister, a nurturing mother, and a compassionate listener in the community with young sisters and with all the recipients. Her efforts to enhance the lives of others demonstrate her commitment to making a meaningful impact in her community. Sister Bridget, from her early age, was devoted to prayer. She is a person of few words. As a silent person, she enjoys the company of the community sisters. She is gentle and kind in her dealings. She creates a greater impact in the lives of everyone. Like Anna, she founded her life on prayer from her younger days. She has unshaken faith in prayers, and at times of grave need, she storms the heaven with prayers and manifests the wondrous work of God, incarnating herself and others as evidence of God's glory. Sister Bridget, Sister Isabella, and Sister Jasmine said yes to the divine call. When the world is in transit with unfathomable changes, where self-love has become the norm of the times, our Jubilarians have lived their lives by renouncing their self with commitment to God, compassion towards fellow humans, and in obedience, fulfilling the Salesian charism. May their presence continue to shine forth and illuminate many more lives.
Congratulations to the Diamond Jubilarians.
Congratulations, dear sisters, on your Diamond Jubilee.